Hi, I'm Mickey Zeta, and it's Sunday night, Wine with Mickey. And I have wine, but I don't know where it is. I poured a glass, I had it ready, so let's just pretend I have a glass of wine right here. And I'm saying hello, and I'm glad to have you with me tonight on Saturday night. You know what? I don't know if you're old enough to remember Gilda Radner on Saturday Night Live. Hi Jan, glad to have you here. Gilda Radner had a skit. She was Roseann Roseannadanna, and she always said, it's always something. It's always something. If it's not one thing, it's another. And isn't that the truth? It's always something. So I'm talking about when we finally leave our abuser. Hi Alan, glad to have you here. I'm talking about when we finally leave our abuser and things come up. Things come up and we think, oh, this is a sign or this is a reason I have to go back. But these don't only apply to this. It's always something doesn't just apply to living in domestic abuse or having just gotten out. It applies to life. Life happens. And amazing, it's amazing how, I don't think it's a test necessarily. I don't think it's a test, but things happen that make us wonder, did I make the right decision? Did I do this right? So here's the thing. Once I left my abuser, and we'd been married for 34 years, and I pretty well counted on him for a lot of things, just in life. So once I left, things happened where I thought, oh, crap, maybe I need to go back. Maybe I need to go back. And things are like, my car broke down. Well, I only had one car now, so how was I going to work that out? I figured it out. I wasn't stuck. Or, what happens if the air conditioning breaks or the heat if it's in the wintertime? Or what if you have more bills than you anticipated? That's one that drives us back all the time. Finances do it to us. So if we have more bills than we anticipated, and then we kind of panic. We panic a little bit. Or, if you live in Florida or you live somewhere where there's bad storms, a bad storm's coming and you need help boarding up your house or evacuating or figuring out what to do exactly or how to start the generator or it's your birthday or it's his birthday or it's a kid's birthday and you kind of miss that experience, that family experience time. That all happens. Hi, Julie. So glad to have you here. So sometimes it's a significant health issue. Sometimes he gets sick or you get sick or a kid gets sick or your parents or his parents and you feel like you need to get involved and it's always something. Well, here's what I'm going to encourage you to do. Don't forget why you left. You left for a reason. Or if and if it's not just about leaving abuse, if it's something about your life, there's a reason why these negative things that have happened should not drive you back to where you were. There is, and now I'm talking specifically about leaving your abuser. When things like this happen, and it's things you're not used to dealing with yourself or taking care of yourself, those things happen. They're gonna happen. So figure out what you're gonna do. You don't have to call your abuser. You can call a friend. You can go to your neighbor and say, hey, even if you don't know him, knock on the door. Hey, you know what? I need a little help here. I blew a fuse and I'm not sure I know how to fix that. Or whatever it is you don't know how to do. Or don't be afraid to ask a friend for a ride, for some help there. Just remember why you're there. Just remember why you left, why you are where you are, because life wasn't great. When these things happen, you know what we do? We remember the good. We remember what it was like when he was helpful. We remember the good times. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what you think of. I know what I think of or what I used to think of. And gosh, it would make me think, well, I need to go back. Luckily, the fourth time I left, I knew that wasn't going to happen. That was not going to happen. I went back twice because of finances, and that was a mistake. I would have figured it out. And whatever you're thinking about, whatever is on your mind, whatever it is, it's always something. It is always something. If it's not one thing, it's another. That is absolutely true. That's how life is. But don't think that that's a reason to go back to your abuser, because it's not. It's a reason to figure out how you're going to deal with this. And the next time something happens, it's easier to deal with, and it gets easier and easier and easier. So just remember, it's always something. Picture, if you don't know who Roseann Roseannadanna is, go Google her. Go on Google and put in Gilda Radner characters or Roseannadanna and listen to her skit. It's hysterical. And it's true. It's funny because it's so darn true. So just when things happen and you think, oh man, this is a sign, it's not a sign. What it is a sign of you can take care of yourself. You can handle whatever it is. You can do this. That's what it's a sign of. Not that it's time to go back to your abuser. Not that you can't make it without him. Not that you need his money or you need his help or you need his experience. No, you don't. Rely on yourself. And every time something happens that calls you to challenge yourself, do it. Step up and just do it. Figure it out. Somebody will be there to help you. Somebody will. You don't have to go back. So that's my talk tonight. It's always something, and it is always something. And even years and years later, or any point in your life, in your job, in your life, it's always something. So just be prepared. Be prepared and take it as a validation that you can handle it, that you are in charge of your life. You are creating your authentic life, and that is really amazing and lots of fun. So don't give up. Don't give up. Hang in there. You're not alone. There are millions of us who are walking on this same path. So hang in there. You've got this. You can handle it. I'm Mickey Zeta, and my webpage is survivingabusenetwork.com. There are lots of live videos on there and podcasts, and there are blog posts, so check it out. Also, please go to my Patreon page. If you get anything at all out of these live videos or my podcast, go to Patreon, Patreon.com, patreon.com/Surviving Abuse Network. If you have $5 a month that you can help to support the mission that I'm on here, inspiring and empowering women who have left domestic abuse, I would appreciate it. Thanks a bunch. I appreciate you being here. Please go to my website, go to Patreon, and we'll see you again. We'll see you again on Wednesday night Live with Mickey. Thank you.